I just want to let you guys know I got a Facebook page now for the State of Wrestling that I just been working on the past couple days. It's up and running, so if you guys want to go over there and check that out, that'd be great. Also my Twitter, right here. Follow me on Twitter. And I do tweets, you know, from Raw and SmackDown and stuff like that. Not so much SmackDown because I don't get a chance to really watch SmackDown. That day I tape it and then I watch it later. But yeah, so follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Also, coming up probably within the next month or so, I'm going to be doing the first annual State of Wrestling Awards, in which it's going to be WWE orientated. It's going to be, you know, I'm not exactly sure of all the details yet of how I'm going to do this, but, you know, we'll have like the best match of the year, and then we'll have certain categories that you can select, you know, who you thought was the best match of the year. And I'll let you know how you can do the voting for that, and we'll have the results show and the award show essentially here on the State of Wrestling on YouTube. Alright, so headlines in the world of wrestling. Edge undergoes neck surgery on November 8th of this year and will require about 4 months to recover. Doesn't affect him wrestling wise because obviously he's retired, but hopefully everything goes well for Edge. Beth Phoenix is done with the WWE as of October 1st. Kind of a blow to the Divas division, but anybody who's watched this before knows how I feel about the Divas, so kind of throw that to the side. WWE is looking for the next guy to take over for John Cena, who is now 35 years old, and you know, just recently went through a divorce, has a little more injury prone now than he was 5-10 years ago, and you know, they're looking for the guy who's going to be the next, you know. We had The Rock, we had Austin, we had Triple H, we had John Cena, Hogan, obviously, back in the 80s. But, you know, a lot of people are saying Sheamus, and that, to me, is a good pick. However, Sheamus is also 35 years old as well. And they're talking about maybe someone in their 20s, so not sure where this is going. But to be honest with you, John Cena's got another good 10 years in him, I think, and I think he's going to be, you know, the guy, quote-unquote, for a couple more years anyway. Kelly Kelly has been released from the WWE, so that's 2 blows in 1 week to the Divas division. Sarah Del Rey and Pac, who are 2 very good independent wrestlers. If you haven't seen their stuff, check it out here on YouTube. There's tons of it out there. Have both signed WWE developmental deals, and will probably be on the next season of NXT and then brought up to the main roster. Alright, Monday Night Raw. What I liked about Monday Night Raw was the CM Punk promos that carried on throughout the night. We had the opening promo with Paul Heyman and AJ, which was a very good promo. We had the promo with CM Punk and Mick Foley, which just had so much, you know, those 2 guys in the ring together was just awesome. There was a lot of passion between the 2 of them, and it was a really good promo. And then at the end of the night with Cena and CM Punk, Cena hits him with the lead pipe, another good promo there. And then, of course, at the end, which, interesting note here, did not air live in the arena. After CM Punk hit Mick Foley, the live feed went off of the Titantron, and then just on TV they had the Ryback thing where Ryback was standing there staring down CM Punk, and this leads into my dislike for Raw this week. I did not like, I don't like the thought of CM Punk and Ryback yet. I think it's a little too soon in my opinion. I think Ryback's a little green still, and I don't think that this is going to make for a good feud. I mean, Ryback was wrestling, you know, jobbers up until about a month ago, so in my opinion it's a little soon for that. Match of the night was Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler. If you did not see the match, you missed probably the best match of 2012 from Monday Night Raw anyway. Moving on to NXT. What I liked about NXT this week again was the wrestling. We had an awesome match between Michael McGillicuddy and who did Michael McGillicuddy wrestle? Me and a buddy at work were actually talking about this, and I totally forgot then, and I'm forgetting yet again. Oh man. Anyway, Michael McGillicuddy wrestled a really good match. Sorry, I just got done work. It's been a long day. He wrestled a very good match against. He beat the person. God, it's bugging me. Who was that? I should have wrote that down. Next time I'll do that. Write it down on my notes so I remember. But anyway, again, the wrestling. We had four very good matches on NXT. My dislike for NXT was that Ryback was on NXT, so we had 3 good matches plus a Ryback match against 2 jobbers. If you're going to push Ryback as a main eventer, don't have him on NXT. I mean, I realize that, they're bringing these guys into NXT and trying to make them, trying to push, NXT, get more people, more views and that, but you got enough good guys there already, enough really talented young talent that you don't need to bring in, Ryback and Sheamus and The Big Show and all these guys. They don't need it. Match of the night was Kassius Ohno versus Richie Steamboat. And if you've seen the match, if you've ever seen Kassius Ohno and Richie Steamboat, both guys are awesome separately. They got a good feud, good rivalry going on right now over in NXT. And Kassius Ohno, of course, was Chris Hero for the people who watch Ring of Honor. And it was an awesome match overall. Really good match. Moving on to SmackDown. What I liked about SmackDown was Randy Orton and the Del Rio feud rivalry that's brewing between the two of them. I think it's going to be a very good rivalry. Those two guys are really good in ring. They're both really good with the promos and that. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting. And they're probably going to wrestle at the next pay-per-view. My dislike of the night was the overkill yet again of Daniel Bryan and Kane with the restaurant segments. We've seen it all on Raw. And then we've seen them all again on SmackDown. We didn't need to see them on Raw and SmackDown, but, obviously, I can understand on Raw they got 3 hours to film it. On SmackDown they could have, put some matches out there or something. They could have did something with that. Match of the night was the Big Show against Randy Orton. Very good match in my opinion. It was really good. Orton was selling, the hits and that really good, and it set up, of course, the next feud for Sheamus, which is going to be the Big Show. Talked about that last week. Alright, so that's it here for this week on the State of Wrestling. Like I said, here's my Twitter handle, @State of Wrestling minus the G. So follow me on Twitter, check out the Facebook page. Like I said, again, I'm also thinking about working on a website for the State of Wrestling. Looking into that right now to do that, as well as the awards. We'll have some more information on that hopefully next week for you. And once again, the theme that you heard at the start of the show, that's The Uncertain Bond. Check them out here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.